Peace and love. It's your girl, the one, the only, the real Aunt Viv. Sometimes you have to experience certain things, and then once it's done, you need to sit down and reflect and ask yourself, why did I just experience that? How did it make me feel? What was the lesson in that, or the blessing? Sometimes the lesson is you need to shut your freaking mouth. Close your mouth. Silence your mouth. Because people will say things just to trigger you. People will oppose you just to trigger you. Not because they necessarily disagree with you, but because they don't want you to be right, or they don't want to see you win, or they don't want to let you have the upper hand, or they just don't want you. They don't like you. Sometimes that's really just the root of it. They just don't like you. So they oppose you. And that's when you just need to shut up. Silence your mouth. Don't let any words cross the threshold of your lips. Just shut up. Say, "Oop, okay." Walk away. Because the lesson is, when people try to slander your character, or when people oppose you, when people judge you, say, "Oh, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you." I don't need your prayers. I really don't. I don't need prayers from an unhealed person. I don't. I don't need prayers for someone who's not even on my level. Not in that regard. Don't pray for me. Do not pray for me. Larry June has a song. He said, "I don't need you to pray for me." I don't. I don't want you to pray for me. If we really being honest about something, I do not want those prayers. I don't receive those prayers. Those are not prayers that I want, because you're praying for me in a certain way because you have this version of me in your mind. So you're praying for that version of me that you have that is not even accurate in this timeline. It's not even existing in this timeline. You get me? People will pray for the version of you that they think that you are. And those are prayers that you do not need. You feel me? Allow yourself to be misunderstood. Because the way that you're moving, people are not going to get it. People are not going to understand. People are going to think you're weird. People are going to try to set you back. People are going to try to continually trigger you. Just to be opposition. Resistance. Allow yourself to be misunderstood and stand tall in your silence. Because that's what it's there for. This is practice. This is practice. This preparation is what we're doing. This chapter, in my life at least, is called expansion. The foundation has already been leveled. The foundation is already set. Now I'm expanding. And a lot of people are just not going to get it. A lot of people are just not going to understand. So a lot of people are just going to get left behind. And a lot of people are just going to become not my problem. It's just not my problem anymore. I don't carry burdens that are no longer mine. I don't carry any burdens that aren't mine. I no longer have capacity. I relabeled my files of capacity, and there's no longer a file labeled other people's burdens in my heart, okay? You need to look within and rearrange those folders, those files in your heart, and check the names on them. Because some of them might say, one of them might say, other people's burdens. Yeah, go ahead, clear that out. Replace it with something new. Allow yourself to be misunderstood, because it is not my job to make people understand me. Make people who refuse to get rid of that version of me. People who refuse to give me grace to evolve, right? Isn't that what we do as humans? We evolve and we change. I'm actively doing it. It's a metamorphosis. I've been doing it right in front of people's eyes, my own family's eyes. They don't see it. I see it. And I see exactly how they're all staying the same. But I'm not. I refuse. I got work to do. I already said I am the generational curse breaker. I already said God used me. I already spoke the things that I want to manifest. I understand that my words are my power. But also in that, the polarity. Even when I don't speak, I'm still standing in my power. That's a spiritual bar. That's a spiritual bar. Misunderstood, but I'm still going to get a check. Misunderstood, but I'm still a faithful servant. Misunderstood, but I'm still gracious. And really, silence is grace. Let's talk about it for real. Silence is grace, because a lot of times there's certain things that I could say. In one of my videos, I said I used to be a hothead. I used to go off on anybody and everybody who want the smoke. Huh? I got smoke to dish out. Huh? I'm not like that anymore. That's grace. I do it gracefully. I give grace and I do things with grace. I'm graceful. Start speaking that. I'm graceful. Everything I do it with grace and ease. There's peace within my heart. I find peace in knowing that I am misunderstood by others. Other people are not going to see the vision, but I am at peace. Other people are not going to understand me, but I am at peace. Other people will cling on to the versions of me that they have in their mind, but I am at peace. It no longer affects me. Once you start vibrating at a certain frequency, you repel. You repel that which you are not. That's where I'm at. It's like mosquito repellent. Those words that people would say to sting me, it's like mosquito repellent. I'm vibrating so high that it no longer penetrates through my aura. And these are things that happen in moments. Because just a moment ago, I was irritated with my sister because she didn't see the vision. Just a moment ago, I was telling my own mama I don't want her to pray for me, because the way in which she is praying for me, that is not something that I need. Save your prayers. I didn't say that, But really, honestly, she could save her prayers and pray for herself. I don't need it. I don't need it. And then even like when people will say, I'm praying for you, but they say it in a negative connotation as if like you're using it as a weapon. I'm going to pray for you. Christ have mercy on you. Like, no, because you're mad. You're mad. And now you're saying that. No, when you say I'm going to pray for you, you say it out of a place of peace because that is what you want for them. But if you say it out of anger, then you want animosity. You're holding animosity towards them. It's a difference. That's what I'm saying. It's different. I move differently. I speak differently. I think differently. Every single thought that comes into my mind is deep. Everything that I do is spiritual now. The way that I talk to myself, the way that I treat myself, the way that I speak to myself, the way that I speak to others, the way that I look at men differently. It's spiritual. I don't follow, even like on my Instagram now. I made a new Instagram. I don't follow just any man. I follow high value men that could teach me something, men that are moving in a prosperous and righteous direction, a man that I want to attract into my life. That's who I follow. Women too. Men, women, businesses, something that I would want to attract into my life. Because if I don't want to attract that into my life, I'm not following it. Do you feel me? Do you understand me? Do not follow the things on your social media, especially because when we're doing that scroll, we're impressing those images onto our mind, and our subconscious mind is going to work. That drama that you're watching on the Shade Room, yeah, I'm going to call them out. On the Shade Room, you're going to attract that into your life because you're looking at it. Oh, this is funny. Kiki. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Because if that was your life on display, falling apart, would it be kikiing then? Nah, it's all fun and games until it happens to you, right? Right? Yeah. Guard your heart, guard your mind, guard your ear gate, and guard your eye gates. Because the things that you say, the things that you see, the things that you hear, the things that you touch, and the things that you feel within your heart, that is what will manifest. Be careful. Stay true. And allow yourself to be misunderstood. Stand 10 toes in your silence and watch how God favors you next. It's your girl. It's your girl. Peace and love. Signing off, the one, the only, the Rolonville.